The big question is, does America have road trains as big as Australia? The answer is no. However, America does have road trains, but they are not as long or as heavy as the Australian road trains. Hi, I'm Logan, the 64th Gear Jammer Skeele, and this is Toy Talk. Today, I'm going to do a follow-up story on my Aussie road trains video about road trains in America. If you haven't seen that video yet, I put a link to it down in the description below, and you can go watch it now. Also, please take a quick moment to subscribe to my channel. Also, I've got a free report on tips for valuing your collection, and the American LCV models I'm going to talk about later on are just the type of models that have gone up and will add value to your collection. Grab it with the link down below. To answer the big question, yes, America has road trains. Sort of. Federal law allows trucking companies to put two 28.5-foot trailers and a dolly to connect the trailers behind a tractor. This is known as STAA doubles. The STAA doubles is the only long combination vehicle, or LCV, that is legal nationwide. STAA stands for the Surface Transportation Assistance Act of 1982 and set the federal legal trailer length laws. The STAA set the standard for trailer lengths and combinations, but allowed for individual states to allow longer trailers or bigger combinations. Some individual states allow 3 28.5-foot trailers, although triples are usually restricted to less populous states, such as Idaho, Oregon, and Montana, plus the Ohio Turnpike and the Indiana East-West Toll Road. Triples are used for long-distance, less-than-truckload freight hauling, in which case the trailers are shorter than a typical single-unit trailer, or for resource hauling in the interior west, such as ore or aggregate. Triples are sometimes marked with long load banners, both front and rear of the set. And this is the International 9100 pulling triples. These are 28.5-foot trailers, so this is a legal triple set for the Ohio Turnpike, and that's where Carolina actually ran these. Was on the Ohio Turnpike and the East-West Indiana Toll Road. Carolina Freight. Now, I never saw this 9100. They actually ran the series right before this, and I'm pretty sure they went out of business just as this cab was coming online, so they never actually got any. But this is as close as DCP could come to replicating that set. So they did what they could do. Single axle tractor, single axle trailers, and single axle dollies. All the trailers are the Wabash 28.5 footers, so they're all the same except for possibly the trailer numbers. So we'll just look at one and then go on. Same with the dollies, they're exactly the same. Beautiful Carolina graphics, Wabash there, and then I've done more detail on these on another video, and I'll link it above, where I talked about doubles. These have the screw down landing gear type, and they're riding on, this time, 10-hole painted wheels. They're painted in the Carolina colors, which DCP's not quite bright enough red, it's too dark. The back, Carolina logo on the back, the trailer number, the Wabash, a placard, and then Carolina white mud flaps with Carolina in red. You flip the little lever up, and these doors do actually open to show the interior. Really sharp. Round to the front. Over here, Carolina, this time on a red banner with white lettering, just like the real trailers. There's also a warning for your height, and then there's a trailer number on each corner. Passenger side graphics the same. And each trailer is the same except for the trailer numbers. Converter dollies the same way. Both of them are exactly the same because they didn't even put a number on them. It's got two little marker lights on it and same 10-hole wheels, same red paint, fifth wheel. It's also got its airlines there. Mud flaps, chrome hanging brackets that are angled off with white mud flaps that say Carolina. And then you get the brake lights. Not a whole lot of detail on those, but they're pretty nice. This is the International 9100 cab. You can see it's got the little 9100i logo there. And it is a shorter hood than the 9400. It has a setback front axle, and it's got the 10-hole painted wheels, front rear duals. It's got the steps mounted on the fuel tank. Carolina Freight Carriers logo on the door. Classic Carolina red with black top and then the white stripe dividing it. Truck number is there on the fairings. Other numbers there. Also, it has the upper fairing, which the other truck that they replicated actually did have. Battery boxes are there. In the front, International grill with the International diamond logo there. Truck number on the bumper, gray bumper instead of chrome. Individual jewel style headlights, chrome grill, black painted visor up here with the marker lights just tampoed on it. Carolina up on the airfoil. Interior, there's two high back seats that are black, and then it has a tan dashboard and a black steering wheel. Mirrors are both chrome plated on this guy. This side, very much the same, only it doesn't have as many numbers on the side, and it does not have side windows. Just like all the DCPs, there's no side windows. And I'm wrong, the seats are gray. They're not black, the seats are gray on this truck. Hard to tell inside, but they are gray. There's also a little turn marker light right there on the side of the cab. Fuel tanks and then other parts. Around to the back, chrome mud flap brackets with white mud flaps that say Carolina on them. Two brake lights and a backup light. Also, it has a fifth wheel that pivots a little bit. Kingpin for DCP first gear trailers. Single exhaust stack inside. You can see it's a big hollow space under this big airfoil here. And then it has some electric lines, deck plates, and grab bars inside. And then there's a single exhaust. Underneath, air tanks, spring suspension, steerable front axle. No, not steerable, positionable. And then rear air ride suspension and drive shaft, air brake canisters. Really, really nice. They did a great job on this tooling. It was one of their early toolings, so it has done well for them. And there we go. That's the Diecast Promotions International 9100 single axle day cab pulling triples for Carolina Freight Carriers. 1/64 scale die-cast set. Really hard to find these days. Turnpike Doubles are a single tractor towing two full-length trailers and are allowed on the New York Thruway and the Massachusetts Turnpike, Interstate 90, Florida's Turnpike, the Kansas Turnpike on the Kansas City to Wichita route, as well as the Ohio and Indiana toll roads. And this is the International 4070B Transtar II COE pulling Turnpike Doubles for System 99. The Turnpikes, in this case, are two 40-foot trailers hooked together. Now, DCP doesn't have a tandem axle converter dolly, but most of the time, Turnpike Doubles would be towed on a tandem converter dolly instead of the single axle. Now, I'll just go in and pick it up. I'm just going to talk about the one trailer instead of the both because they're exactly the same except for the trailer number. One's 41260, that's this one, and the other one's 41262. They're the same. It has a drive safely placard in the placard holder and then the System 99 graphics. This is that Fruhoff beaded side trailer replica. Silver here, silver up there. It rides on 5-spoke Dayton wheels with red spokes, silver center cap, and silver rims, and then it has soft rubber tires. Round to the back, it has the beautiful System 99 graphics, another placard, trailer number, and then System 99 hard plastic mud flaps. For more detailed info on these trailers, see my video on Kraus Cartage, where I go into great detail on this trailer. Also, see that video for detail on the cab. System 99 graphics on the side, and very much the same. This is a super sweet piece. They only did a handful of Turnpike Doubles at DCP, and this one and a Time DC are the only two that I really know of that ever came out, and they all had the Transtars. So they're a rare, hard to find piece. And then you can see the System 99 graphics on the front. Converter dolly, really nice die-cast piece. It has the dolly number there for 1250. It's all red, same spoke wheels, same tires, same fifth wheel for DCP first gear trailers. It's also got its little airlines on it so you can hook it all up. System 99 rear mud flaps, and they also have the little cut down corners, and then 2 little brake lights tampoed on the back. Underneath you can see the suspension. It looks like it's a air ride suspension on this trailer, on this dolly. Like I said, the other trailer is exactly the same except for that number there. It says 41262, and all the places they put the number, that's the only real difference. Now for the tractor. It is the DCP International 4070B Transtar II with tandem axles, and it's a cab over. It rides on the 5-spoke Dayton wheels. For more detailed info on the actual details of the truck itself, see my Kraus Cartage video. That way you can see exactly about this truck. Now, what's specific to this one is the graphics. Truck number 1506, ICC number of 98327, and the System 99 logo on the door, and also that Transtar logo underneath. It is the red cab, red tanks, and then the red spokes, silver rims, and silver center cap wheels. Really sharp. Round to the front, you get another truck number right there, and then it says International above the grill. Nice detailed interior as well. Over on this side, similar graphics that are on the driver's side. Logo, truck number, and ICC number. Towards the back, it has System 99 mud flaps, DOT striping, brake lights, and then it has airlines there, single exhaust and single air cleaner. They only made a single exhaust for this truck cab. Really shame that they didn't make the twin, but most of them were singles on these cabs. And then just a quick show off that this truck does have an engine under the cab. And that is the Turnpike Doubles for System 99 that was made by DCP in diecast and 1/64 scale with an International 4070B Transtar II pulling it. And the Turnpikes in this case are 2 40-foot trailers with a single axle converter dolly. The last road train type in America is the Rocky Mountain Double, which is a tractor pulling a 45 to 48 foot trailer and a shorter trailer behind, usually a 22 to 28 footer. This combination of trailers coupled together cannot exceed 4 units and is limited to 70 feet in length. And here we go, guys. This is an International 9600 setback front axle cab over with Rocky Mountain Doubles for TNT Wallace Colville. It's in die-cast metal, and the trailers, the truck, everything's die-cast with a few plastic parts. And this was made by PEM, Precision Engineered Models, back around 2005 to 2007. So this is a very old model. This casting, it's a very old casting. It's also a very heavy casting. Rocky Mountain Doubles, as you can see, there's the cab, a long trailer, and a short trailer back here. The back trailer, it's all die cast, Has great TNT graphics. That was one thing PEM was great for, was their graphics were amazing. DOT striping in the bottom, the orange and the white, and then it's got marker lights up along the roof. Underneath, more diecast rear axle with spring suspension, soft rubber tires on hard plastic rims, and then it has landing gear. Now, the landing gear on these guys is fixed. It is not raise and lowerable. Kingpin, which will hitch up to PEM, first gear, DCP, Advantage diecast trucks. Then you have white mud flaps that have the TNT Wallace Colville on them, DOT striping on the ICC bumper, and then brake lights. Red on both sides, 2 each. It is a roll panel door, but it doesn't actually open. It's fixed. Trailer number on each side, and then the TNT Wallace Colville, and then up top your 3 center roof clearance lights. Passenger side over here looks just the same as the driver's, only the TNT Wallace Colville is at the back instead of at the front like it is on the driver's side. The roof is just plain silver. Around to the front, well, I'll stop on the corners. There's the trailer number again on both corners, TNT Wallace Colville, and then the orange and white paint. Really nice. Also, they did put up here 2 roof marker lights. Set that down, pick up the dolly. Typical of Rocky Mountain doubles, the converter dolly would only be a single axle, and you can see it's got the same hard plastic wheel that was on the trailer. It'll also be on the other trailer and the cab, and soft rubber tires. It's got white mud flaps with the TNT Wallace Colville logo on them, and then they are the angled kind, which does make it a little easier for the trailers. Fifth wheel, which is designed to hold the it's designed to hold PEM trailers. It will also haul DCP and first gear trailers, and then it has a little ring there to hook on the pin on the first trailer. Now, this won't actually, dolly won't hook up to a DCP trailer. It'll only hook to the PEM trailers. Then underneath, there is a little fold down jack. Most guys don't ever use those jacks, but it is there. And that's a plastic piece. And then spring suspension. Next trailer is their 45-foot trailer. And same graphics as on the 28.5 footer. But if you'll notice, it's just a longer trailer. This one does have tandem rear axles and spring suspension. Underneath, you can see that it is a much longer. The ribs are there, but basically the same detail, same kingpin landing gear. Fixed in the up position. You can't actually lower it, but that's okay. On the back of this trailer, it has trailer numbers, logos, roof lights, brake lights, bumper, and then you can see there's the hitch for the converter dolly. And note, this trailer has barn door type rear doors instead of a roll-up doors. Passenger side here looks just like the driver's side, only the TNT Wallace Colville is at the back instead of at the front. Numbers and both corners, logo and paint on the front, same as the others. Also, it's got the 2 little upper marker lights. Side. Now we'll bring up the tractor. This is a tractor I've never even talked about before, because I haven't really talked about PEM before on this channel, but here we go. It is their International 9600 setback axle cab over, and then it has the door with the orange and then the white painting. The front bumper is painted on silver. There's a truck number and TNT Wallace logo there. Also, there's a mirror on each side, and those mirrors are chrome plated hard plastic. Door handles, very, very nice details. Round to the front, they did a great job replicating that International grille. It's got the square headlights, the bumper, vent, 2 other little doors, hard plastic front windows, and it's got 2 high back seats, dashboard, and steering wheel on the inside. Up on the roof, it has the roof marker lights that are painted orange. They're all just molded into the body. So is the air deflector that's up on the roof. Of course, they did put TNT logo on the air deflector. Truck number is also there, and then you can see on this side looks just like the driver's side. Pretty nice. Round to the back, TNT Wallace Colville on white mud flaps with white brackets. Frame is orange. Fifth wheel, it doesn't pivot, but it'll hitch up to DCP first gear and top shelf trailers. There's your air intake here and your exhaust stack, single one. Also, you can see this cab is a flat top with the air dam, and it is hollow right in there. They did a good job there. Underneath, minimal detail. And that is the International 9800 COE with the setback front axle pulling Rocky Mountain doubles for TNT Wallace Colville in 1/64 scale diecast by PEM. The actual term road train is not commonly used in the United States. Turnpike train has been used to describe a road train in America. In the Western American states, LCVs, long combination vehicles, are allowed on many interstate highways. The only LCVs allowed nationwide are STAA doubles. The argument for wider use of road trains in America continues. The trucking companies argue that they will have fewer power units on the road consuming fuel. Less fuel consumption means lower fuel tax paid to the states. States argue that they are worried about less revenue, more wear and tear on the roads, and the safety for other drivers of all kinds of motor vehicles. But perhaps the Automobile Association of America has the best argument against triple trailer road-going behemoths. And that is, we don't think motorists should be made guinea pigs while the trucking industry finds out if they are safe. We will have to wait and see if road trains will grow in America. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please grab my free report on tips for valuing your collection with the link in the description below, as I want you to add pieces to your truck collection that will add real value for the future. Smash that like button to help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Share this video with your followers and subscribe for more great diecast product reviews and information on the trucking industry. I'm Logan, the 64th Gear Jammer Skeele, and I'll be back soon with another episode of Toy Talk.